All right.
And what's the
Yo,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
yo. What's going on? It's the O Notice Show. And this segment is called Unsung. And we got my man, my main man, my mellow,
My
Carti.
guy. What's good, brother?
What's up, King Carti? How you doing, brother?
Same shit, man. Just working, trying to get the work done, man. Can't complain.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So, for those that don't know who you might be, why don't you give them a quick overview of who you are and let them know, what you represent, where you from, name,
Definitely.
anything. You know what I mean?
Uh Go by GTB King Card now.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who do know me, they might know me as Cardi. Come
Mm-hmm.
from that early DVD era. Fight Club Battle, Murder Mook, T-Rex, 40 Cal, you know what I mean? Come from that. From Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, by the way of downtown Brooklyn, Gowanus Projects, you know what I mean? Shout
Right.
out to the town. But yeah, man, I'm just a heavy ball spitter, man. I'm honored to be being interviewed by one of the heaviest, you know what I mean?
That's
That's
love.
a
That's
fact.
love.
You already.
Um, so walk us through your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Um, for someone like myself who's into lyrics and into quote unquote the science of how we put stuff together,
Mm-hmm.
where did you get who inspired you first of all? And how would you describe your style?
Uh I'm like most like super ball spitters, I'm a hip hop baby, you know what I mean? So like that's from back in the days. We talked early rap, you know what I mean? Early rap to me, like Rakim, you know what I mean? People like that. That's the styles I came up listening to. And, like back then, that's when Rakim and Coogee rap and guys like that started to come in. That's when lyrics started to come heavy into hip hop and storytelling and, you know what I mean? Like,
Right, right.
so my uncles always, would play that type of stuff. So just catching on to that, just like how the kids learn all the music and the TikToks then, it wasn't none of that back then, but I was just learning that, just flow patterns and oh, this person said this. Not even really too much understanding what they were saying, but just that love of hip hop. And then about I would say maybe early junior high school, I just started, to try to do it myself. Yo, I could do that. If this person's doing it, I could do that. You know what I mean? So one of my close friends, you know what I mean, from back in those days, Jinx the Juvie, is one of the first people that, you know what I mean, that I knew that was writing his own rhymes and he was just super hungry. I was like, if he could do that, this is my classmate. I could do that. I could put the
Mm,
words together, you know what I mean? I just started off, just taking other people's shit, memorizing other people's shit off the
mm-hmm,
clue tapes and going to
mm-hmm.
school and yo, this my new shit. Nobody ain't hear it yet. I got the exclusive clue tape. So I'm
Right.
saying, yo, this my new shit. And to a point where I see somebody is actually doing it themselves, I'm like, oh, I could do that. I could put that together. And
Right.
it was always then it was about what you had to say, not so much about, you know what I mean, like melodies and all of that shit. Was more about what you had to say. So I always crafted my pen to always come with those lines that I knew
Right.
was gonna grasp people attention. That's why I always stuck to that. Those lines. You gotta have those. Oh wow, he said that. How he put that together? And I always
Mm,
really focused on that. Flow wise, I would say my inspiration for flow wise, it might sound crazy, but Fredro Starr is one of my like flow wise. His
mm, mm.
flow is really crazy. I think his flow is underrated. I don't think a lot of people give him the credit. I don't know why, but flow wise, I always loved his flow, that gritty, that New York City shit, and I always just tapped into that. So flow wise, I would say that's like a big part of my inspiration.
Right, right, right.
Facts.
Now that's fire. Shout out to Fredro Starr. Shut Him Down 98, one of the most underrated albums of all time. You know what I'm saying? I love that
Yeah,
album.
facts.
So walk us through your first battle. You know what I'm saying? Walk us through, now you piecing the stuff together on your own and
Mm-hmm.
and now you feeling good about the rhymes that you write and walk us through this very first battle that you've had. You know what I'm saying? If you can remember.
Uh, yeah, I definitely can. The very first battle I had, that's like I said, I'm writing in junior high school, so everybody's starting to pick up on they little. Oh yeah, I rap too. I rap too. So once it's that, it's competition. You're not
Right.
better than him. Yo, he rap. I be hearing him rap. Let me see what y'all got. And you know what I mean. You in that lunchroom. You in the cafeteria. Everybody's crowded around, and I lost that motherfucker. I lost that first battle. Like,
Yeah,
I
we
ain't,
all
you know
lose
what I
the
mean?
first one.
Yeah. I ain't really have it too much put together where I knew my lyrics better than the other guy. And back then, like I said, it was more of how many raps do you have?
Right,
How long could you rap?
right,
Do you
right,
remember your raps? Like,
right.
so it was like one of those things where it's like, damn, like he out rapped me. He went 7 times. I went 6 times. He's still going. He got 8, 9. He's still going. I ain't got no more
Right,
raps. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
Like,
right.
so yeah, that was my first experience with battle rap. Like, oh, I gotta come prepared. I need to have more rhymes next time. I need to know my
Right.
shit. I gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we all lose the first one. I think that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Mm-hmm.
scared, we don't know what's happening. So we all lose the first one. So talk to us now, like about Fight Club. Because a lot of us, actually before we get into Fight Club, talk to us about because you from Brooklyn. And
Definitely.
you being from Brooklyn, you being from New York City, we all know about the early 2000s Times Square.
Yeah.
So talk about Times Square when they revamped it up and they had the arcade, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
between 7th and 8th, and niggas used to walk back and forth looking for niggas to battle, looking for niggas to
Yeah. That
cipher
was
with.
that was a one of a kind type of scene, man. Like,
Yeah. So let's hear
you
that.
know what I
Let's hear
mean?
your stories of that. Let's hear your stories of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a couple of older dudes from my hood, you know, like we would just be around the town, going around Brooklyn, going to different projects, and you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yo, my man over here said this kid is nice. I want you to battle him. We just going around projects until we found out that people be actually outside in Manhattan getting to it. And it's
Right.
like, yo, they draw big crowds, and and that was my actual first time like battle rap, which I know it as now, where it's like it's directly at you. This is not the
Mm-hmm.
same battle rap I was talking about in the lunchroom where you just could who raps longer. Now your raps gotta be pinpointed at the person that you're rapping against. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that was my first experience with that. We're like, oh, these dudes is going hard. I can't just spit the regular mixtape raps out here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to go at these guys. Like, but I actually didn't even battle there. I was just like spectating, just watching, trying to learn what they was doing because it was a whole different level of what I was doing. Like, oh
Right.
shit, like these guys is coming with it. Oh, this is the style. This is the
Right.
formula. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely like I seen guys out there like the Rexes, the Luxes, all those type of guys, J Mills. You know what I mean? I was there when they was doing it. You know, like even then we would have like little side ciphers where you go over to the side and you just rap. It's not so much a battle, but I was watching guys get obliterated out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
hunger was different back then, for real.
Oh yeah, it was a much different feel, man. Did you ever go up to Harlem?
Yeah, a couple of times, but this was after Fight Club.
Right, right, right.
After Fight Club. So it's like a couple of times I've been up there and I was up there with like I've been up there with Rex a couple of times. Um yeah, a couple of my peoples live out there and shit. So yeah, like I would just be going to projects out there, going to different projects and yo, who got it? Who this dude? You know what I mean? Shout out to Fox 5, my guy Fox 5.
Oh,
You know what I
Bronx,
mean?
Bronx.
Yeah, going up to the X and you know what I mean? Just like, oh, well, these guys is it's all over. New York City got it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's
Yeah,
talent all over. A lot of untapped potential and like you said, unsung. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people they
yeah,
don't know about that's heavy ball spitters.
yeah. I definitely wanted to do this because it's. I wanted to show and shed light on guys that you know didn't. I wouldn't say make it quote unquote to the league, right? But like you always
Mm-hmm.
heard these ghost stories and these stories of guys that were
Yeah.
just so great at what they
Facts.
do, and I wanted to kind of just shed light on us because I was a part of that as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so let's get into what everybody is pretty much know you for back in those times, and that was Fight Club,
Fight
right?
Club.
And
Mm-hmm.
we saw you. I think we saw you 3 times on Fight Club. I think we saw you versus Murder Mook. We saw you
Mm-hmm.
versus 40 Cal.
Yeah.
And I think you might have faced somebody else on there. Was it Axel that you faced on there, or somebody?
Nah, they actually it was like a clip of me and Rex's battle that they
Right,
aired prior to me and Mook's battle, but me and
right.
Rex battle actually happened after me and Mook battle.
Okay, cool. So walk us through all three of these joints, and then after these three, we'll talk about some joints that you had that we may not
Mm-hmm.
know about, that people
All right.
may know of. So talk
Definitely.
us. Let's get into the 40. Was the 40 cal one first, or was it Mook first?
Yeah, 40 cal was first. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through this 40 cal battle.
Well, I found out about it actually on the radio. You know what I mean? Like just hit. They was playing Remy and Lux actual battle on Hot 97. Like they was playing
Wow.
snippets of it. And I'm like, wow, like, oh, word they battle, they got it on tape. And they like, yeah, my man told me, yo, I know what they do with that. You could come
Mm,
up there. So I'm like, worried, like, yeah, they be betting money, whatever the case may be. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, like tap me into that. So the time that I went was Remy and Lux actual rematch. Because they had two battles. So the first time I went was the rematch. And I couldn't battle that day. It was my first time there. I was trying to get in. It was my first
hmm
time there. And it was like, they let me in. I was there. I could watch it, but I couldn't battle. So they was like, come back in two more Mondays, two more Monday nights. And like I said, those days is different. It's just you come with your shit and you don't know who you battling. It's a
Right. Right.
room full of MCs, a small little studio, put table in there. It's jam packed, hella weed smoke.
hmm
Every
Yo, you breaking up. You breaking up. Damn, it's getting good. It was getting good. It was getting good. Hold up. So yeah, if y'all don't know, we got my guy Carti here. Um, yeah, he just tapped out. But hopefully he come back in. Um, we got my man Carti, man. Like he's talking about his Fight Club history and getting ready to go see um 40 cal. You know what I'm
yo,
saying? Yeah, you good? You got a phone call or something?
yeah. Nah, I don't know what happened. My shit just tapped out. That blew mine just now, but we back though.
No, we good. So yeah, so you was talking about the weed smoke. So for y'all that don't know, every Monday night, on 38th Street between 7th and Broadway, or maybe it was 8th
Mm-hmm.
and 9th, I forgot, but it
Eighth
was
and ninth,
Fight
I
Club.
believe.
8th and 9th, it was Fight Club. It was upstairs. You had to go upstairs, the narrow hallway. You go upstairs, take the steps. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the second, third floor, and Fight Club. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So,
Word.
and he's just breaking down his experience going to Fight Club. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like I said, but the day that I actually was there to battle, I didn't know who I was gonna battle.
hmm
I see a bunch of faces that I knew from, just like you said, from Harlem or from 42nd Street, dudes that I were reputable names that been outside battling already. It's a lot of
Right.
them in here. Then you see they got celebrity judges and all of that, and they called me. They said, Carti to the table, 40 cal to the table. At this time, I didn't know 40. You know what I mean?
hmm
I didn't know of him at all, really. You know what I mean? I didn't know that he was down with Dipset or any of that. I seen that he had Arsonist with him. I knew who
Yeah.
Arsonist was. You feel what I'm
Yep.
saying? But
Yep.
I didn't
Yep.
know that he was tapped in with Dipset at the time. So it was like, all right, whatever, like whoever it is. And you know what I mean? Like when it started off, I think he started. He went first, and
hmm
I was just like, oh, this guy's kind of crazy with it. Like, you know what I mean? It was more that, like I said, that direct to you. Like, I was like, yo, like he knew he was battling me because like he's saying my name and his shit and all that. Like, again, like I came with my best freestyle verses. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't
Right.
come with super battle rap, but 40 battle is the reason why I started to pin those. Like, oh nah, I gotta come with it. I'm directly at you now. Like, no more
Right.
mixtape verses because his verses was like straight to the jugular. Like, oh shit, he's dead serious. So it was one part I had. I already knew what I was. You know what I mean? I had certain things I would do in a regular street battle. So it's one line I had something like chew all you little sweet ass sour patch niggas. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
had like mad sour patches in my pocket. I threw them at him. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like across the pool
Yeah.
table. He was pissed. Yo, don't throw nothing at me, son. You don't know me like that. Or it was those vibes, you know what I mean? But yeah, 40
Right.
40, that was a good battle. Like I said, we went 3 rounds. The judges couldn't decide. They had something after you go 3 rounds, 60 seconds apiece. You go to sudden death overtime. Sudden death overtime is the fourth round, and you go as long as you want. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
we got to the sudden death overtime, and he spit his shit. Then I went and I spit out like I actually, like I said, that's the battle is in the air. Like the judges decided that he won, but they basically said that the end of my 4th round, I gave up. I guess I didn't end strong. Like, if I
Right.
ended, I was like, whatever. And like, yeah, like, yo, if you would have just ended strong, you would have got that one. But it's all love. It was good. It was a great battle. It was my first experience of, oh, all right, I know how I gotta come with it next time.
Right. And
Or
do you feel like, watching it back now, do you feel like you took that? Because like when I watched it, your second round was so crazy. Like in the
yeah.
sour patch nigga, hourglass figure, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you was giving it up very crazy in that second round. So do you
Hmm.
feel like it should have went to an overtime? And do you feel like maybe because of his name, it kind of helped him a little bit?
Nah, I don't. I think he definitely did his thing. I think it was a good battle.
Hmm.
And I think, like I said, as I watch it back, I'm just be like, damn, like I hear lines he say, I hear lines I say. I'd be like, it's
Hmm.
crazy. But like I said, it's that last round where I know I just ended lackluster. Like I didn't
Right.
care anymore. I just ended it like I gave up. And that's what kind of threw the whole battle off type shit. But the judges gave it to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
The judges
Right.
gave it to him. Me personally, I ain't going to just give it up like that. I can't do it. I feel like we both did our thing though.
Right. That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next joint is the Murder Mook one. You know what I'm saying? And you are one of the few people that he has on his resume. You know what I'm saying? So talk to us
Mm-hmm.
about this battle. Was it the same procedure as the 40 cal
Yo.
situation?
Yeah, it was it's crazy because Mook was maybe my 6th battle. Like I had
Hmm.
battled a couple of people before Mook, even for like 40, and I battled a couple people in between. But my man kept telling me like, yo, get ready for Mook. Get ready for Mook. They keep calling you back. They gonna put Mook against you. And
Mm.
I ain't going, I was young, I was cocky, so I'm like, man, I don't give what? Son ain't got nothing for me. Like, you talking about like, all right, like, they're
Right.
like, nah, I'm telling you, get ready, get ready. Son ain't no joke. They're gonna put you up against. So I was just taking it for granted. And like I said, one night I was just in there and they just randomly Carti to the table, Murder Mook to the table. And I'm like, oh shit. Cause
Right.
don't get it twisted. I felt like I had it for him or whatever. But this particular night, I was just like, damn, like, yo, I really didn't prepare for it. The rhymes I got tonight ain't for this nigga right here. Like, this nigga gonna
Right.
come with some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I should have listened and been more prepared for him. You feel what I'm saying? But whatever.
Right.
Now it's time. We at the table. It's whatever. So, you know what I mean? We started off. I think I believe he went first again. You know what I mean? He went first, then I went like so it's we going back and forth. It's a Dolph. It was kind of heated because his people's like super animated. If you watch
Oh
the
yeah.
battle, you see like they had like I'm like, oh, this is my first time experiencing that too. Like, oh, these niggas jumping me. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like they got the antics back there, they doing all of that shit. So I'm like, then at this point, like I said, Mook is super reputable at this point too. So it's like the whole room is already expecting Mook to win anyway, because it's like, yo, that's Murder Mook, that's Murder Mook. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? So I'm like, oh nah, like it ain't gonna be no easy one. It's definitely not gonna be no easy one. Like I remember Corey Guns was one of the judges. Remy was one of the judges. But yo, this ain't gonna be what you think it is. This ain't gonna be an
Right.
easy one. You know what I
Right.
mean? We did the same thing. We went them 3 rounds, and then we went the sudden death overtime. It started to be like some back and forth words about because I think somebody had like they did like side bets of money,
Hmm.
and it started to be like a little friction right there. You can see all of that in the footage a little bit. It's kind
Hmm.
of edited, but you can see it where like there's a little friction or whatever. But then we had that last round, and yeah, even then, like I said, we went to 4 rounds, and even then, like I said, at the end of that, they give Mook the battle. The judges give Mook the battle. But like I
Right.
said, to this day, I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, I've had plenty of people tell me, "Yo, nah, you took that one. You definitely took the 41." Mook was something I should have been better prepared for, honestly.
Right.
Like, you
Right.
know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Now talk about the Rex one because we only got a snippet of the Rex battle, and we all know how Rex was
Yeah.
back then. So talk to us, walk us through that one.
All right. So now after the Mook battle, like I said, there was some friction about some money or something and who won or whatever. So we was having our little words and shit. But me knowing that I wasn't prepared, I just had it in my head. I'm like, yo, I need a rematch. This is
Right.
the rematch out. You know what I mean? Like, even with the 40 battle, I was comfortable with it. Like, you watch that on tape, it's gonna be in the air. With the Mook shit, knowing that I wasn't prepared as I could have been, I was like, yo, I want my rematch. You feel what I'm saying? And they're like, yo, he ain't gonna do no rematch. I don't know if he's gonna do a rematch. I already had a close one. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know if who wants to take a L? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know if he's gonna do a rematch. So just kept going, battling a couple of other people. One night I showed up, I was in there, I seen them, yo, what up? So they're like, oh, somebody in there, like, yo, Mook, you battling? He like, nah, my cousin T-Rex battling. You know what I mean? He gonna chew something up tonight. I didn't know a Rex at the time, you know what I mean, personally. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, but I didn't know I was battling him either. They called us to the table, Carti to the table, T-Rex to the table. But what Mook and them didn't know is that I've already been preparing for my rematch with Mook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we get to the table, T-Rex is there. He got on a Murder Mook t-shirt. You know what I mean? All my rounds are prepared for Mook. They're not even really at Rex. So he was at a loss at that point anyway, because I had shit prepared for them, and it was already like it was a surprise to him who he was battling. I didn't know I was battling him either, but I already had material ready for a rematch with Mook. And I just gave all of that to Rex. And Mook is standing right there next. Yeah, Mook is standing right there next to him. So, you know what I mean? That was a crazy battle too. It's like, yo, how the fuck he just keep talking about me? How he keep talking about me the whole battle? He battled about me. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I 30 Rex, respectfully.
30 Rex.
30
Rex.
30. No overtime, no nothing. Clean
and they gave you the win. They gave you the win.
Clean one. Yeah, that was a clean one. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it was almost like a cheat, because everything I had, I was already prepared. Like, I was prepared for my rematch with Mook, and they just happened to bring him there, and I was like, oh, this is everything I got for him, I'm giving it to you right now.
Right. Now tell us about who you might have faced that people may have known about right now in the Fight Club you haven't seen.
I don't know. Sam Scarfo. I don't know if people know about Sam Scarfo. Sam Scarfo. He was Benny Boom. I think he was messing with Benny Boom at the time. He was he was I was a little kid. He was a big muscular. Yeah, he was a big muscular, like I
Sam
just
was
came
from
home
Jersey.
looking type of.
He was from Jersey.
You know what I mean? I had a dope battle with him. Nims, my guy Nims, fuck your life. You know what I mean? Shout out to the lifers. We had a crazy one too. My guy TDI from the Bronx. Me and Axel had like we had like a one-off type of situation. It was a lot of I think in all I think I may have had like 12, 13 battles in the Fight Club.
Nice.
So it's like
what was your record?
My record was out of 12, I would say I was probably like maybe like 7-5, 8-4. I definitely took like 5 L's. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
And those L's, like I said, those L's I don't consider like I took a loss. It's completely up to the judges. It's not like how it is these days where you just get to watch the battle and you judge for yourself, or the fans get to vote. This is solely based on 4 or 5 celebrity judges. So it could be anywhere from a 3 to 2. Like 3 voted for this guy, 2 voted for you, you lost. You feel what I'm saying? Or it's a unanimous decision. All judges decided that you lost. You know what I mean? So I don't really consider like, oh yeah, I lost to him. He killed me. Or it's no battle that I feel that way about that I had. Like, damn, like your son. Like I said, the only one that's in the air is like the Mook shit, and that's because I wasn't prepared for it.
Right. So I don't believe in people, quote unquote, disappearing. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in that. I believe that people work as hard as they can to keep staying in the limelight, and crazy circumstances happen, or life happens, kids, baby mother, wife, family members sick. You just lose the passion sometimes. So my next question to you is, from Fight Club till about this cipher of all ciphers that you did, where was King Carti?
I was honestly still working, just trying to figure it out. Like the DVD era came, I was heavy on the DVDs. You know what I mean? So I was just, after the Fight Club, there wasn't like too much I knew about like where battles was going on at. So I was just doing the DVD grind. Everybody was doing pretty much the same thing. You do videos, you do freestyles. The DVD guys come out, they interview you. You know what I mean? Similar to what's going on the internet, but just on DVDs then. So I was doing
Right.
that, and then from there, the transition from there to the internet is where it's kind of where the gap is, like where it's like the transition of trying to learn how to figure out how to use this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Right.
so,
Right.
like I said, I still been there. I still been making music, shooting videos, putting them out, putting them on YouTube. It's just like you said, people not knowing of like where to find it or what he's doing, and you know what I mean. Like it was one time where when Lux was doing the Lions Den, you know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
had spoke to him briefly, and he called and he was like, yo, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I want you to come out, I want you to do the battle. So I'm like, yeah, whatever, let me know, like, what's going on. It just never went through. It never came to fruition. And then I hear this is like, the URL had started up or whatever, like shortly after that. And then old Red had said in a battle, basically about Lux wanting him to battle me. This was at the Lions Den. You know what I mean? It
Wow.
never happened. It never happened. But I've
Wow.
been, I don't know. I've been trying to get at, yo, what's up? Like, what's up? I'm with it. I ain't know about none of that. I'm with it now. Like, but he claims, he's not ducking, and you know what I mean? I came with a tardy response or whatever. But I'm like, it ain't never too late. Karma ain't got no deadline. You know what I mean? You said my name, you spoke my name, then you know what I mean? You need to be ready for that. But he'll keep trying to run around it, or people atting him, tagging him. He'll act like he don't see it, but he see that shit though.
Right. 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 Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you would have been in that Fight Club, I mean, excuse me, in that Lions Den era, man, I really truly believe that the respect that a lot of us have for you would be even higher,
Most
because
definitely.
a lot of us, well, as far as the lyricists and the quote unquote battlers, they know who you are and they have the utmost respect for you. So a lot of them do, but there's a lot of new fans and there's a lot of fans that weren't around
Yeah.
for that. And I feel like you would have capitalized so much doing the Lions than,
Most
match
definitely.
back then.
I agree. And
Now, did you?
just like you said, it came to a point where at that point, not to cut you off, my fault, it came to a point where it's like I said, the transition from the DVDs to the internet, it came to a point of that where it's just like I'm running around, I'm outside, I'm doing other shit. So it's just like kind of lose passion for it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Then you get the passion back, you start going again, and it's like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? So there's always a love and hate thing after that point. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, let me ask you this: Do you feel like? First of all, did anyone ever reach out to you from URL from 2009 to about 2011?
No.
No, nobody
No.
reached out. So
Nah.
do you feel like you can do what these guys do now? Like if ARP were to reach out to you at RBE, do you feel like you would be able to come back and still, keep that same
Most definitely.
energy?
I believe I'm 100% actually sent better than before.
Right.
I'm lyrically better. I'm more seasoned. I know I know what they doing already. Like it ain't, you know
Right.
what I mean? So yeah, hell yeah, most definitely. I've been, like I said, I've been making my event. I've been speaking to certain people. Like I spoke to Smack a couple of times. I spoke to Beasley. You know what I mean? But it just never went through. It's like, yo, what's up? Like it's always that conversation. Yo, what's up? Who you want? And I'm like, yo, I'll take anybody.
Right.
It's whatever. Like I want it to make sense though. I want it to be a good battle. Like I don't want it to just be like, well, we just picked random Joe Schmo out the hat because y'all both battle rap. Like I want it to make sense. You know what I mean? Me and Rex was talking about doing it again, doing the remix of the rematch or whatever. You know what I mean? Because people never saw what we did. He was talking this shit. Oh, I'll kill you now and all that. But I'm trying to tell him it's gonna just happen worse than it did last time, my brother.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
Well,
That's
that's the only thing
crazy.
that's gonna happen. But yeah, I had spoke to Norbs briefly when Norbs was still over there, and you know what I mean? He was basically telling me like, yo, I gotta go to a PG. I gotta start at the proving grounds.
Oh,
And
that's nasty.
I was
Nasty
like,
work.
there's no fucking way, man. Like,
Yeah.
like you serious? Like, I'm like, you know who I am? Like, yeah, I know who you are, but just like you say, like the new fans don't know who you are. So you would have to start at the proving grounds and do a couple PGs, and then we'll see if
Never.
we can move you up. And I'm like, nah, I can't. I don't see what would be the purpose after I've already had like the
You
top
have
tier
Mook on
legends
your
already.
resume.
Yeah, facts.
You got Mook on your resume. You got Rex on your resume. You got 40 on your resume. That's just
Yeah.
disrespectful. If I would have known, I would have made a call. You would have bypassed that whole thing because that's just not right.
Yeah.
So now we're in this era of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about like who you like to watch now, like who catches your eye in terms of skill set and what they do on all platforms.
So we talking about battle rap, right?
Yeah.
Definitely one of he's undeniable in my eyes. K-Shine get busy. K-Shine get
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I definitely like to watch Shine go up. Like I feel like every time I see him again, he's going up. He's trying to do something new or innovative or try a different style. And I respect that because that's the only way that the culture is gonna keep going. Like if everybody just mimics each other, then you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's cool to take, little bits and pieces here and there, but I feel like he always takes a different opponent so he can try to approach the battle differently. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
like I definitely fuck with shot what K-Shine got going on. I like B Dot. I like B Dot. B Dot gets crazy.
That is very crazy.
Yeah, Daylight. He's just a whole different animal. That his pen is crazy. His pen is different. I think
Yeah.
he's got a crazy pen.
They crazy.
And the other guys, they're just like just my guys. Period. Like Big T. Those my guys. Tay Rock, Twerk. Those are just my guys. So I feel like if I would have named them first, it would have been biased because you know what I mean. Those are my
Right.
but yeah, like so I was just naming the guys that I don't really know first. You know what I mean? But yeah, like
Right.
like I said, K-Shine, B Dot. I enjoy if I see a B Dot battle, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be entertained. You
Clicking
know what I
on
mean?
it.
I know he's gonna come with that shit that I want to hear, lyrics. You know what I mean? The lyrics. And it's not so much always a personal angle or I know he's gonna come with lyrics. He's gonna rap regardless, whether he has a personal angle or not. You know what I mean?
Right. And a couple more questions. So like who would you want to see if you were to come back? You know what I'm saying? Who would you want to face, in this new era of the culture?
Like I said, old Red, he
Oh,
He done
Red.
put
Okay.
he done put
Okay.
he put my name out there, so he you know what
I
I
know
mean?
you.
You
I know
say
you're gonna be watching him and Jag. Who you got him? Who you got versus him and Jag?
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly gotta watch it because Red gets busy. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Ain't
Very
when I'm saying I'm saying because he called my name. You feel what I'm
right.
saying? I ain't taking nothing away from his talent and none of that. He definitely gets busy.
Yeah.
Jag get busy too, but it was one of the battles that I seen with Jag where his performance wasn't really there. Like I don't know if he was like a little thrown off. It was just like the one battle I seen, he was getting crazy. His lyrics was crazy, and then like the next one, his performance wasn't really there. So I really got to see it because it could all be in his performance. If he performs correctly, he could possibly take it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's in the air until I see it. I can't even lie with that one. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But
Okay.
old Red definitely. Surf talk a lot of shit. You know what I mean? He don't get it twisted. He get busy too, but he talks so much shit that I'll be like, yo, like dead ass, like
Yeah.
I'm not one of them though. Like, you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
get everything that he's done, everything he's accomplished. I respect it, but he talks so much shit where it's like, yo, boy, you gonna have to you get in the square with me, you're gonna have to really, really rap. All that other shit ain't gonna count for nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
just the way he be talking shit make me wanna talk to him a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Right.
I
Right.
definitely
Right.
respect what he do, respect his craft, like his music and all that. Surf is a dude who, like I said, I could watch his battles and I could listen to his music. But yeah, old Rad, Surf, and even Cass. Cass,
Wow.
yeah.
Cass.
Yeah.
What do you think is gonna happen with Cass in 2 weeks? Him and Hitman.
Oh, he all that again. He talk a lot of shit. So
He's a talker.
he better be ready to back it up. But it's like Cassidy is just like an entertainer at this point, man.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining to just watch
Yeah.
his fucking interviews and his face offs and shit. It's just like by the time he gets to the battle, it's just like, you know what I mean? He
Right.
gonna have to show up though. He gotta go back in that old Cass bag. Because
He do.
Hitman ain't no slouch. He ain't no
Definitely
slouch, and
not.
nobody should not take that wilding out little jokey rap shit for play and just think that it's gonna be an easy one like that. I think that's gonna be a dogfight though.
Definitely. So let the people know what you got coming up, what you've been up to, in the past like 6 months, where they could find you, and how they could tap into the Carti movement. Because I'm tapping myself into this new movement. After I saw the Cypher of all Cypher, I'm like, he still got it. He's still super nice. You know what I'm saying? So like, let the people know what you got coming up. Any music, any potential battles, whatever.
Shout out to my guy King Clive. I believe Clive is cooking up this the next cipher. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely going to more than likely tap in, be tuned back into that. The cipher is always filled with heavy spitters. I've been in cipher 8, 9, no, cipher 8, 10, and 11. Definitely could find those on YouTube, Cipher or Ciphers. Did the bars on I-95 platform. K Slade Shady 45. I had started like a Instagram freestyle campaign probably about 2 years ago where I was just doing every challenge, every possible beat out there and just building my platform back and, getting people back to noticing who I am. Like, oh, shit, you Carti, you from there. And I had started that and, I built that up. I did I did a record about this tag your favorite artist thing that everybody's talking about now. And I called a couple people out and shit, you know what I mean, for doing it. They flagged my Instagram. I lost my whole Instagram. So I was at like 10, 11K. You know what I mean? Like I built it up gradually and I did that song, got the shit flagged, it got took down. But like I said, I'm still back at it. I got a record that's being played right now on Shady 45 with me and Nims and Spit Gems. It's like a fuck your life anthem type joint that he released on like this little banana clip tape. Or whatever. It's like an exclusive thing that you got to buy like some merch with to get the tape or whatever. I also got a joint with him, God willing that it makes the new tape or whatever. He got a project coming out with Scram Jones. I got a joint on there with him and UFO Feed. So, you know what I mean? God willing that make the cut. I got that joint coming up with them. My project, 30 Pieces of Silver. You know what I mean? I'm currently in the process of trying to wrap it up and just get the cover done the way I wanted to. Like I got a cover, but didn't really come back the way I needed to. So I'm really just waiting on my cover, and that's gonna be out immediately. You know what I mean? Definitely got I got a joint with Nims on there. That's my brother. We work like that. You know what I mean? So I got a joint with him, my man GIB. Not too many features like that. I'm trying to wait for this record back that I sent to Tay Rock. You know what I mean? Hopefully I get that back soon. I also got a record with Rock on his last project too, joint called Rightfully Mine on the Transylvania tape. You know what I mean? So all my videos on YouTube, you just type in GTB King Card. I got videos there, freestyles on the platforms. On Instagram, GTB King Card _FYL. A bunch of videos up there as well. You know what I mean? So that's where you can find all my shit soon. The site will be up. That's where you could get the tape at. So you could get the merch at, everything. So shortly, like I said, the only thing I'm waiting on is the cover. And we live with it.
Fire, man. Well, King Card, man, we want to say thank you for your contribution to the culture. We appreciate you. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for, sharing your stories with us today and letting the people know who you were, who you are, and who you are going to be. It seems like I got to make a couple phone calls. I got to call ARP.
Let's make it happen, man. My God, I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity, everything. You heard?
See if we could schedule this old red situation, because
please do.
It seems like that's something that needs to be squared away once and for all. And I think
once and for all.
I think the diehard fans, they would just feel this nostalgic feeling of seeing you back. You know what I'm saying? And listening to you and how you rhyming. You clearly still got it, so it's not like it's a gamble. You know what I'm saying? You still got the cadence. You're still nice with it, bro. Yeah,
appreciate that, bro.
So, man, this was Unsung. We had King Card on here. You know what I'm saying? Follow him on Instagram, GTB _King Card. Carti, man, is the Fight Club legend, man. Thank you so much for being my first guest on Unsung.
Appreciate the opportunity, my nigga. Thank you for sharing the platform with me. You know what I mean? You reached out. That you don't understand how real that is. Like, I need to understand that. He seen me comment on something. He reached out to me. Yo, I love to do it. And that shit meant the world to me. I'm honored, my guy. I appreciate you.
Much love to you, brother. You be safe. Y'all be well. We'll see y'all again. Actually, yo, let's get some predictions from you real quick. So Hitman and Cass, who you got before we go? We're just gonna do this quick. Hitman and Cass.
Yeah, Hitman and Cass. I'm based on the face off. I'm gonna have to give it to Hitman because I think Cass is just so much caught up in talking shit. I don't know if he's, you know what I mean? He always does this, and then when it comes time to perform, he don't really perform the way he needs to. So I think Hitman. I'm going with Hitman.
Hitman. Okay, Hitman 2-1 or 3-0 or 2-1.
I give him 2-1.
Okay, 2-1. So
2-1. I don't think Cass is a slouch.
Right, Jag and O-Red.
Jag and O-Red. I told you that one is pretty much in the air. For me, I can't even call it. I'm gonna have to see it because if Jag performs correctly, I think he could beat Red. But if his performance is off, Red's gonna 30 him.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. A-Ward and Ill Will.
Ill Will.
2-1.
I give A-Ward 1 round.
Okay, so all right, you got Ill Will 2-1. Big K and Serious Jones.
I'm going with Jones 30.
Jones 30 on Big
30.
K. Wow.
This Jones is my guy. This is first time back. He fresh out. Welcome home, my guy.
Welcome home.
He ain't coming to play. I highly doubt that.
And last but not least, Show Off versus Rosenberg Raw.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't judge that one. I won't even lie. I know who Rosenberg is, but I'm not too familiar with Show Off. I'm not. I can't even lie. To even judge that, I would be being fake. I don't know too much of his work.
Okay. Well, I know you'll be tuned in, so would be dope to see your reactions to everything, and salute to you and to everything that you got coming up. Y'all be safe. This was Unsung. Keep it locked here on the Old Notice Show. Peace.
My guy.